Good morning. My name is Brianna Albizu. I'm a multimedia journalist with WFXR TV based in Roanoke, Virginia. While I don't have a personal connection with ALS, I do understand the struggles and sacrifices many families face with this disease. And today, we're not only honoring those families, but also raising awareness to discover treatments and a cure for ALS. Before we get started, I'd like everyone to stand for the national anthem performed by Lamethea Guy, a friend and longtime supporter of Team Quinn.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets crackling, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Welcome to the ALS Association's Walk to Defeat ALS. I am so happy to be here with you. Thank you all to the team captains and team members who have worked tirelessly over the last few months to help make this event a huge success. We would also like to recognize all the individuals living with ALS who are all-stars every day. A huge thank you to every one of you for your dedication and extraordinary efforts to help us further our mission. Now we would like to take a minute to pause and remember those special people who we are walking for today. Let's keep them in our hearts as we walk today. Thank you all for being here to show our support for those with ALS and their families and to help raise essential funds that allow the ALS Association, DC, Maryland, and Virginia chapter to provide care service programs right here in Virginia. Your fundraising dollars support things like home visits, support groups, equipment loans, assistive technology labs, and ALS multidisciplinary clinics. Furthermore, the ALS Association's collaborative and global approach to funding research continues to lead to significant advances by top ALS researchers all over the world. Recently, the drug AMX0035 showed tremendous success in slowing the progression of this disease. We hope to lobby the FDA to bring this well-tolerated drug to market soon. These are real-life services which help our neighbors, friends, and family, and they would not be possible without your help. Many thanks to all of you who fundraised for the walk today. We all come to walk to defeat ALS with our own connection to the disease. It is a disease which challenges families across the country every day and which confounds researchers and doctors with its complexities. But we are here not because we choose to accept ALS as an unsolvable puzzle that will continue unabated. We are here because we believe that someday we can unlock ALS. Hopefully you have all received a lanyard and key and are wearing one around your neck right now. These keys represent our commitment to unlocking the barriers to effective and compassionate care, to unlocking the physical constraints which threaten patients' everyday existence, and to unlocking the medical mysteries which will someday lead us to a cure. The colored lanyards we wear represent our diverse connections to ALS and this walk. Bobby Quinn is wearing a gold lanyard. Everyone wearing a gold lanyard this morning has ALS, and we take this moment to salute their courage, determination, and willingness to be here to support our community. Bobby's wife, Michelle, is wearing a blue lanyard, which signifies they care for someone with ALS, and she walks today for her husband and Team Quinn so that someday soon we can live in a world without ALS. Now, Christina Vargas, Central Virginia Care Service Coordinator, will share more about the many services we provide to our ALS patients and their families.
Hi, I'm Christina Vargas, Care Services Coordinator for Central Virginia. I want to give a special thank you to our team captains and to everyone joining in today to help support our chapter and the services that we provide to the families and those diagnosed with ALS across Virginia, D.C., as well as Maryland. Your support goes to ensure the heart and mission of our chapter is fulfilled through daily interactions of our care services coordinators and assistive technology specialists, and our ability to provide programs and services to those living with ALS free of charge. We are committed to seeing every person live as independent as possible for as long as possible. We work to increase and enhance their quality of life through our programs and services. Access to monthly support groups for patients and caregivers, medical equipment through our loan closet program, ensuring mobility and safety in the home. Our assistive technology specialists are helping families stay connected, access computers, and control their home environments. Our Independence Grant program helps to fund transportation to ALS-related appointments, small home modifications, in-home care, respite care. And lastly, we've partnered with 9 multidisciplinary clinics who are equally as committed to providing expert care to our families. None of this is possible without each of you, so thank you, and let's get to walking.
Those wearing a red lanyard represent all of those here who support the cause and want to end ALS. Additionally, these folks want to support Team Captain A.J. Keller, who lost her husband to ALS. Kristen Wenzel, who is wearing a white lanyard, along with her daughter Carly, son Dalton, and son-in-law Dan, are walking today in memory of husband and father Billy. Kristen and family are walking today so we can end ALS, so no other family might endure this tragedy, so no other family is robbed of the opportunity to grow old with their loved ones. As we think about the reasons why we walk to defeat ALS, I want you all to grasp the keys that you're wearing around your necks. These keys represent our personal commitments to remember those we've lost, support, and care for, and do whatever we can to someday end ALS. On behalf of everyone at the ALS Association, D.C., Maryland, and Virginia chapter, thank you for being here and for walking with us today. Now it is my honor to introduce you to an inspiring member of our Walk to Defeat ALS community. Please welcome Steve Greer.
Hello, my name is Steve Greer, and I'm a patient living with ALS. The world has gone completely sideways at the moment, and there are many voices crying out with unmet needs. That's what I'm here to talk to you today about. As a person living with ALS, I'm determined to do everything I can to help find a cure for this awful disease so that other families don't have to experience the roller coaster of emotions that my family and I are experiencing right now. When you think about ALS, the first thing that comes out is Lou Gehrig. It's a currently incurable, fatal neurological disorder, and over time, for reasons they don't understand, the neurons in the brain stop communicating with the body. The body then doesn't respond, the muscles atrophy, and eventually it progresses so that you can't breathe or swallow. When you think about a different way to remember ALS, 90% is sporadic. That means that it's not genetic, like in my case, it's sporadic. Every 90 minutes, someone is diagnosed with ALS, and every 90 minutes, someone will lose their battle with ALS. And unfortunately today, 90% are fatal within 5 years. I'm at year 3. So why do I walk for ALS? We mentioned ALS is a progressive disease. And ALS first robs your identity, then it robs your dignity, and finally it takes away your life. But it doesn't take away hope. And hope is the best thing, maybe the only thing, to help you get through ALS along with your faith. Als.org advocates and supports the ALS community like no other. They're responsible for bringing legislation forward that helped ALS get fast-tracked for disability status. They're also paramount in a lot of the impressive research that's going on right now in the pipeline. The major fundraiser for ALS.org is the walk. This year with COVID, we're not going to be able to walk together like we have in years past, so I encourage you to walk virtually wherever you happen to be and support this great community. There are certainly many deserving organizations out there that need help, and the world is full of areas where we need help, and sometimes we don't know where to start, but at least we know we can focus in this one area of the ALS.org and help find a cure. I appreciate your time. I hope you'll come out and support us. God bless.
Thank you, Steve, for sharing your story and for helping us remember what is important. There are so many stories of challenge, heartbreak, perseverance, and hope here today. Let's walk today with a little extra love in our hearts. Today we stand by people living with ALS and their families and remember those who we have lost to ALS. Let's defeat ALS. Now we'd like to take a moment to thank our national and local sponsors, Mitsubishi Tandem Pharma America, New Emotion, Paramobile, Mobility Works, Breakthrough Beverage, CapTech, Erie Insurance, Ernst and Julio Gallo, Howard Mont, Castle Systems, John Randolph Foundation, Morgan Stanley, Centara Optima Health, Spectrum Printing, and WFXR TV. Your generosity is greatly appreciated, and we cannot thank you enough for all that you do. Don't forget, we have a special honor wall this year where you can post messages and pictures of who you walk for and why. You can access the page by going to this link. Also, make sure you are sharing your photos or videos on your Facebook page and tag them with hashtag A Week to Defeat ALS so we can share them on our page and celebrate our incredible teams and all that you do. All right, we're just about ready to walk to defeat ALS, but first, let's get warmed up. I'd like to welcome Trilby Birds, PE teacher at Mayberry Elementary in Richmond, to lead us in a warm-up activity.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Trilby Burt from Mayberry Elementary School. I'm here to get you all warmed up before you go on the walk to defeat ALS today. One thing I want you to remember before you get started, keep this in mind today. No matter how slow you move, you are still faster than somebody on the couch. Remember that today. All right? Let's move it.
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it.
Start with a nice easy jog.
Move it. Yeah, like
We're not going anywhere too fast, too soon. We're just jogging along, nice and easy. Maybe do a little dancing. My elementary school kids love this stuff, except I can't do the music all the time with them. They'll lose it. Jumping jacks, go. Keep it fast. We're picking up the pace here. Stop right there. Okay? Now scissor kicks, or scissor jumps. You're like a big pair of scissors, opposite hand, opposite foot, and you jump. Jump. I would hate to come across a pair of scissors this big. And we are moving it. Stop right there. Side high knees. Pick up your knees. Send them to the wall. quads. Stand up on one leg, hold it. Oh, feel the burn. Good. You have two legs, let's get the other one. Balance. Now you got your quads, let's get the calves. You're just about done. Pull your toes up to the ceiling and bend down like this. Oh yeah. Let's get the other leg. You're not supposed to bounce really a lot when you stretch, but how can you not bounce when you're listening to this song? That's good. You guys, good luck today. I hope to see you guys again soon.
We're warmed up and ready to go. Thank you all for being part of our event today. Although we couldn't be together in person, we are still here together as an ALS community and continue to fight to end ALS. Don't forget to share your pictures and videos as you walk. We will be posting throughout the day and throughout the week at #AweekToDefeatALS.